Most people think they need to add more to get ahead, more tools, more hacks, more strategies, more goals, more stuff to juggle until their brain feels like a cluttered garage. The truth is pretty simple. You probably do not need more. You probably need less. Subtraction is a superpower. It is the quiet, underrated move that turns chaos into clarity. Everyone else is out there trying to stack new routines like they are collecting Pokemon. Meanwhile, the real pros are cutting, editing, simplifying, removing the junk that slows everything down. The habit of subtraction is not about minimalism or living like a monk. It is about efficiency. It is about getting your life running clean, fast, and friction-free. It is about choosing what actually matters instead of drowning in the cheap stuff. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your life is not cluttered by accident. It is cluttered because you keep saying yes to things you should not. You keep tolerating things you should eliminate. You let tiny problems multiply until you have no bandwidth for the big moves. The good news is you can flip this entire pattern with one habit. Every single day, ask yourself one question. What is one thing I can remove that would make everything else easier? If you make that your daily ritual, things stop feeling heavy. They stop feeling scattered. You stop chasing the next shiny solution and start sculpting your life like an artist. Michelangelo did not create David by adding marble. He created it by removing everything that was not David. Same deal here. Subtraction is how you reclaim momentum. It makes your goals feel lighter. It makes your days feel cleaner. You get your focus back. You get your energy back. And you start performing at a higher level because your brain is not carrying the weight of 10 pointless side quests. Here are some new tactics you can use right away. Cut one recurring meeting that gives you nothing. Delete one app that distracts you more than it helps you. Stop responding immediately to every tiny fire. Let go of one identity you outgrew 3 years ago. Say no one time today, even if it feels uncomfortable. Cancel a subscription you forgot you were paying for. Simplify one annoyingly complex workflow. Reduce one social commitment that drains you. Delegate one task you have no business doing. Remove one expectation you are tired of trying to meet. Books that help you cut the noise. Essentialism by Greg McKeown. This one is like a detox for overloaded humans. Most things do not matter. Almost everything is noise dressed up as obligation. Trade-offs are unavoidable. Saying no is leadership, not rudeness. If you do not set your priorities, someone else will happily take control. 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. A philosophical punch to the ribs that reminds you your time is finite. You will never finish your to-do list. Stop worshiping it. Choosing limits creates meaning. Productivity culture is an illusion of control. The real flex is deciding what you will not pursue. Subtract by Leidy Klotz, a science-backed look at why humans always try to add instead of remove. Adding is a cognitive default. Subtraction usually creates a better solution. Simplification boosts value and clarity. Elite performers edit more than they create. Podcasts that snap you out of overcommitment. The Tim Ferriss Show with Greg McKeown. Guard your peak energy hours like they are sacred. Most emergencies are someone else's lack of planning. Minimal viable effort is smart, not lazy. The Minimalists Podcast. Clutter is anything that blocks the life you want. Emotional clutter weighs the most. Subtraction is not austerity, it is clarity. Apps that make subtraction easier than willpower streaks. Visual progress chains trigger positive dopamine. Track habits like do not check email after 8 p.m. One bad day will not kill you. Quitting the week will. Freedom. Blocking apps removes temptation instead of relying on discipline. Scheduled focus blocks give your brain boundaries. You get more done with less noise and less stimulation. Notion or Apple Notes. Create a page titled Things I Am Not Doing. Review it weekly and add to it aggressively. This becomes your anti-to-do list. Subtraction is not sexy at first. It feels like you are giving things up, but then it clicks. You realize you are not losing anything. You are removing everything that dulls your edge. Eventually, you wake up one morning and realize you crossed an invisible line. Your life is lighter, your work is cleaner, your direction is obvious. Your goals feel sharp instead of blurry. And the crazy part is you did it by doing less, not more. Subtraction is not a hack, it is a way of thinking, a way of moving through the world with clarity instead of chaos, a way of building a life that actually feels good to run.